it has made people even more curious. Because in a world where celebrities reveal almost everything, Zendaya and Tom have created something rare: mystery. Their story began years ago, when they met while filming Spider-Man: Homecoming. At first, their connection was built on friendship. Fans quickly noticed their chemistry on screen, but they also noticed something special during interviews and public appearances. The way they joked with each other, the way they supported one another, and the natural comfort they seemed to have together. Slowly, people started wondering if there was something more behind their friendship. But when attention around their relationship grew, Zendaya and Tom made a choice that surprised many people. Instead of making their romance part of their public image, they decided to protect it. They wanted their careers to be the focus, not constant relationship headlines. And that decision may explain why their love story continues to fascinate millions of fans around the world. Because the less they reveal, the more people want to know. But what is the real reason Zendaya and Tom Holland chose privacy over publicity? That's where the story gets even more interesting. For most Hollywood couples, fame can completely change a relationship. Every photo becomes a headline, every appearance becomes a discussion, and every small moment can turn into a worldwide story within minutes. But Zendaya and Tom Holland have always tried to avoid that kind of pressure. Instead of letting the public define their relationship, they have focused on keeping control of their own story. And that might be the biggest reason their relationship has remained so strong. Tom Holland has spoken before about how difficult it can be when your personal life becomes entertainment for millions of people. When someone reaches a certain level of fame, privacy becomes almost impossible. A simple dinner can become breaking news. A casual photo can create thousands of theories, and a small comment can become a viral conversation. For Zendaya, this pressure is something she understands as well. She became famous at a young age and has spent years growing up in front of the public. Because of that, protecting certain parts of her life has always been important. For both of them, privacy doesn't mean they are hiding something. It means they value having moments that belong only to them. And this is what makes their relationship different from many celebrity romances. They don't rely on public attention to prove they are happy. They don't need constant social media updates. They don't need to answer every rumor. Instead, they let their actions speak louder than headlines. Their support for each other has often been seen during important moments, whether it's celebrating career achievements or showing up when the other person needs support. But there is another reason fans remain so fascinated by them: the mystery. When celebrities share everything, people quickly move on. But when a couple keeps their biggest moments private, every little detail becomes something fans want to understand. Every photo, every appearance, every interview, people start searching for clues. And that curiosity is exactly what has kept Zendaya and Tom Holland's relationship in the spotlight for years. But the biggest question still remains: did they keep their private moments secret because of Hollywood pressure, or because they wanted to protect something much more personal? That's the part that makes their story even more interesting. After years of public attention, one thing has become clear about Zendaya and Tom Holland: they never wanted their relationship to become just another Hollywood headline. In an industry where celebrity romances are often followed by cameras, rumors, and constant speculation, they chose something completely different. They chose privacy. And that decision might be the biggest reason people continue to be fascinated by them. Think about it. Hollywood has seen countless celebrity couples who became famous because of their relationship. Their every move became part of their public image. Their vacations became news. Their arguments became entertainment. And sometimes, the pressure of being watched by millions became too much. But Zendaya and Tom Holland seemed determined not to let that happen. They built their connection away from the noise, away from unnecessary attention, away from the pressure to constantly prove something to the world. And maybe that is what makes their story feel different. Fans don't just admire them because they are famous actors. They admire the fact that despite being two of the biggest stars of their generation, they still seem to value normal moments. A quiet day together, supporting each other behind the scenes, celebrating personal milestones without turning everything into a public event. Those are the moments that rarely make headlines, but they might be the moments that matter the most. Of course, whenever two celebrities choose privacy, people will always have questions. Fans will always want to know more. They will always wonder what happens behind closed doors. And every new detail will create excitement. But maybe that is exactly the point. Zendaya and Tom Holland have shown that not every important moment needs an audience. Not every memory needs to be shared online, and not every love story needs constant public attention to be real. At the end of the day, their biggest secret might be surprisingly simple. They protected their relationship by keeping it personal. While the world wanted to know everything, they chose to share only what they wanted. And perhaps that mystery is what made millions of people even more interested in their story. Because sometimes the moments celebrities choose not to show are the moments everyone wants to understand the most. And that is exactly why Zendaya and Tom Holland remain one of Hollywood's most talked about couples today.